What does it feel like to work in Merpay? In this video, I'm sharing my experience working here as a backend engineer to give you an idea of what it feels like to be part of the first unicorn company in Japan. Hi, my name is Adler and welcome back to the channel where we talk about software development and career. Today I'm sharing the experience working as a backend engineer in Merpay. There's a lot of public information that you can find on Google, so I'm trying to talk about things that are more specific to my personal experience. Also, feel free to jump to different sections using the video chapters in the description below. We're still working from home at the moment, so I usually get up around 8 or 8:30 a.m. and start to work between 9 and 9:30 a.m. We have a flex time system where we are free to choose when to clock in or clock out, as long as we show up in the meetings and finish our work on time. When I start my work, I'll go over my to-do list. The tasks are probably very similar to yours: development, code review, planning, and meetings. For time arrangement, it depends on how many meetings I have that day. Our team does not have a daily stand-up meeting, so sometimes I have 0 meetings. During that time, I can focus on my development work, but sometimes when it's busy, I might have 5 or 6 meetings in a day. We don't usually have regular meetings in the morning, so before lunchtime, I'll be able to focus on my development work. Or we also have Japanese classes in the morning for foreigners like me. I would try to finish the most important tasks in the morning because it's a time when I can focus the best. During lunchtime, there might be some events. We have regular English learning lunches for English learners in our team, and English speakers might join to help as well. We also have a mentor lunch for members who join the team, and team building lunch just for fun. During the work from home period, we'll order lunch from somewhere and enjoy it with our team. The lunch is on the team. In the afternoon, there are different kinds of meetings. Most people are at work from 3 to 6 p.m., so it's the most popular time for meetings. Our team is using the Agile methodology, so we have sprint plannings every 2 weeks, team retrospectives every 2 weeks, a weekly meeting for reviewing technical debts, and a weekly meeting for the entire backend team to sync important updates. I know some team members will choose to take a break in the afternoon between meetings. It's work from home now, so we have more choices than we have in the office. Some will choose to work out, spend time with their family, or take a quick nap. Personally, I'll have a coffee and watch some videos. If I want to take a walk, I'll go to the supermarket near my place for groceries, where it takes about 5-minute walk. Sometimes we'll need to answer questions from other team members, respond to inquiries from customer support, or handle system incidents if there's one. It's just regular business operations that we can see in every company. If there's time, I'll try to finish my other development work and clock out before 6 or 7 p.m. so that I can keep my work-life balance as much as possible. Before we move on to the next section, if you'd like to watch more videos like this one, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to the channel. Merpay is a Japanese company, and when it started, most communications were done in Japanese. Recently, it's been moving toward a more English-friendly environment. Depending on the team, some teams are communicating entirely in English, and some teams are just getting started. Basically, you don't need to know any Japanese to work in this company. Even if there are times when you have to work with Japanese colleagues, they have extensive language support. They have free Japanese classes to attend, and most of the time they have interpreters ready for meetings. My English usage in the daily work is around like 80%, with another 10% in Japanese and the other 10% in Mandarin sometimes. I'm very lucky that most members I work with are able to communicate with me in English, but as I take more and more responsibilities, it's inevitable that sometimes I need to talk to Japanese speakers who are still working on their English proficiency. It's very challenging to speak Japanese directly to talk about work because I'm still working on my Japanese, but it's also a great opportunity for me to practice. Every backend team has a different workflow when it comes to teamwork, but basically every team is taking a little bit from the Agile methodology and trying to find an efficient way to maximize productivity. Some small teams only have like 3 to 4 members, and some big teams might have 10 to 15 members. As you might already know, most of the applications in Merpay are built with Golang, working on Kubernetes in a microservice architecture. One huge benefit of working in Merpay as a backend engineer is that we don't have to do front-end testing. If we're working on a microservice, then we only need to make sure the requests responses are working as expected for this single service. For me, it's a huge plus. Personally, I hate frontend and I hate JavaScript. In my previous jobs, I had to open the browser to test everything before I can submit my code. I really hate that part. In Merpay, the QA team will do it. It saves a lot of time, energy, and curse words during development. For development workflow, it might be different by teams, but they should be similar. In our team, we use GitHub Flow for version control, and we usually focus on a single microservice at a time. Once a feature or bug fix is done and reviewed, we create a release branch for QA. We then deploy the test Docker image to the test environment for QA members to run the test. This is a time when our code will actually talk to other microservices. If something is not working as expected, we will work with QA members to figure out the issue and fix it. In the Merpay engineering department, there are different kinds of roles in two career paths. One career path is development. The other path is management. The first role is as a regular developer. This might include other non-developer roles like QA, so it's usually called a player in the company. The next one is the tech lead. A tech lead is the leader of the team. The difference between a tech lead and a developer is that a tech lead would be assigned with more senior developer responsibilities. For example, a tech lead would need to communicate with other teams for technical solutions, more mentorship, more code review, and more meetings with product managers and engineering managers. Basically, a tech lead is a go-to person if you have any technical questions regarding a team. I'm not saying that a regular developer cannot do these, but there will be more expectations on a tech lead to resolving issues. The next role is as an engineering manager. Moving up would be the manager of managers and VP of engineering. These roles will be involved with more management. From what I can see, it's very flexible that we can choose whichever role we want to take. We might join as a developer, move up to tech lead once we have enough experience, move to a management role if we like, and move back to the development role if we want some fresh air, you know. One thing that I would like to add is that there's no limit in the tech lead and the developer role. Even though there are many roles in management, if we want to focus solely on development and are good enough, there is a huge space there for developers to grow. It comes with more responsibilities and of course much more salary. Okay, I hope you find this video helpful. If you have other questions regarding working in Merpay, leave a comment below and I'll see if I can help. I'll see you next time.